Hello, this is Tim Wright. Welcome to Being Reintegrated. So I'm a little worried about what I've done here, and I'm saying that because I'm trying to not ask for support, but I'm trying to carve into the record something that really hasn't been done. And it's, of course, about Illuminism of Genesis. Now, if you don't know and you're not following me, thank you for subscribing to Patreon. I have launched a site called the OmniShelf, OMNI Shelf, SHELF.org. And what will happen is there's two free libraries. I'm working on a Max Theon translation, and I also have provided my entire Duke de Palatine archive of the Brotherhood of the Pleroma and the Order of the Pleroma for free to see what the platform does. If you like it, you can go ahead and use the library as much as you want. I mean, it'll be free. Those are what I'm offering back to the community. There'll be YouTube educational videos that come up. But those are as the years go by. I mean, it's a lot of material, so I can't possibly sit here and babble that much. Plus, it takes a lot of study and review, and I want to make sure you get good content on there. Not only are you going to get me, but you're going to get some of the leading esotericists in the country and in their fields talking about their favorite topics. It's going to be a really, really good minimalist area for the new generation of readers. But along with that, you're going to have access to potentially support my direct work with the Genesis commentary. Now, what this is the Illumination of Genesis is a 6-volume commentary. 4 and 5 are together, but there's 5 volumes of books on Illuminism of Genesis, which are $20 a piece on Amazon. Now, I reduced those to digital. The other people out there aren't going to give you digital, inexpensive things. It's not because I need you to do it. It's because it's such a pivotal mission. Because this is for those who have the hope and are working on the light fire mechanics of Genesis. What I found is that Genesis has a two-way mirror on it. You can look at it and you can get the light mechanics, which pretty much Illuminism of Genesis books will give you. It'll start to reflect back to you the beauty of the structure of the words in the text. But for those who are ready to take the plunge, there will be a two-sided mirror there where you'll start to see within the abyss too. I'm doing a primordial metaphysics book and starting to show how Genesis is not just a code for the human race and the earthbound consciousness, but it's a cosmic book. So I'll be doing that as well. But the Illuminism of Genesis library, you can help support. It's only a few bucks. And it's a monthly subscription. So you get unlimited access to the book. And you don't have to go buy all 6 of these books and read them all in one sitting. You'll see them just as I publish them on Amazon. But they're available to you for that low subscription cost. So I'm super happy to be able to come up with this material because it hasn't been something that I thought could ever be really done the right way. So Illuminism of Genesis will now give us the actual view of the text from the ideographical way of looking at it, which means every letter is a symbol and every word is a system of symbolism that's meant to give you an interpretation of that meaning. Now, there's a little bit of lost in translation. That's why I kind of don't agree with all of it. I mean, what could have been translated to us as light could mean something totally different in the Hebrew. That's why we took Chavez' method and we went backwards. But this text is now available to you on OmniShelf. It's the only purchasable library. I mean, it is part of my publishing, Kim Publishing, but I'm offering it to those who are getting in early to be able to support me and the work. And you'll see these commentaries pop up. I control all of OmniShelf, so the beauty of it is it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger as the support grows. I can keep doing videos, and it has massive amounts of material there already. You'll be able to see every word, every letter of every word of the first 10 chapters of Genesis. Each book has a framing of how the words are used in that interpretation of the ideographical interpretation of Genesis. Now, this is the light world. This is the hopeful, happy, building upon joy and distributing that joy. But if you're one of those dark philosophers, if you're one of those negative, and not emotionally negative, but via negativa, or the apophatic philosopher, like I am, then there's a dark Genesis fire book coming too, that I'm in the process of making. So as the support comes with the Luminism of Genesis as the locked library on OmniShelf, you'll have access to this primordial metaphysics material, which is about using Saturnian knowledge, and I have a lot of initiatic understanding of this stuff too. So it may sound like it's like out in outer space, no pun intended, but it's really there to help you break free of certain kind of presuppositions that we don't even think about. I designed this work to be a way to get an entry point into the primordial metaphysics, which you may be seeing on the new poem that I had written for the primordial metaphysics. And it goes, before thought, the breathing. Before thought, there was motion without memory, a ripple across unheld silence. No I to gather form, only in the formless forming itself, in spirals, unobserved. Light did not shine, it pulsed. Time did not pass, it folded into stillness. The stars were not seen, they were being. Geometry sang itself into echoing. Meaning had not yet fallen into the trap of names. There was only pattern without purpose, will without want. What you call wind was once the sigh of the void. What you call self is a contour in the dreaming of the all. You think, but thinking is remembering earth. Beyond that, there is listening, not to sound, but to the space between. So this is a poem that gives you a grounding in primordial metaphysics, which I will talk about as I release that on the Illuminism of Genesis. If you're ready to go into the cosmic tradition, the initiation of Genesis as Bereshit, taught through primordial metaphysics, then come support me on OmniShelf. Thanks for your support on Patreon, but this will be an open video that most will be able to see, so you'll get a view of what it's like to look at OmniShelf. It's very minimal cost, way cheaper than Patreon. Feel free to go check it out for a month and then cancel anytime. But I'm really happy about this project. I'm really happy about the future of the project, and I just wanted to let you know. So thanks for coming to Being Reintegrated. Thanks for your support of me, the author, and now the philosopher of this cosmic tradition. And once again, go check out omnishelf.org. Bye.